Listen, you need to be selfish with your goals. And I'm going to tell you why. First thing, when you're selfish about your goals and your vision and your dreams of what you want to become, it's not a negative, it's actually a positive, and it's actually a great strategy because to get where you want to go, you're going to have to be more disciplined, you're going to have to be more focused, you're going to have to be more locked in, and you're going to have more time to yourself to figure things out. You can't wait around for somebody else to give you this life that you want. You can't sit around and beg for a handout for money or for an opportunity. You got to go out and create it. So you're going to have to be selfish about the life that you want, the goals that you want, the career, the business, whatever you got going on. You're going to have to understand that you got to make it happen. No one else can do it. So you're going to have to understand that you got one shot at this life thing. So when you're selfish, people have negative ideas about you, but you're just doing what's best for you. And maybe what's doing what's best for you ain't good for them. And that's where they got a problem with it. So don't let that slow you down. Next thing, most people won't see your vision. So let's say, for example, you want to be a chef and open up a restaurant, and then maybe one day you want to open up a chain of restaurants. But right now, currently, you're just the dude working in the kitchen, right? You're just a helper out in the kitchen. Or maybe you're waiting tables, but you're like, man, I know I could run my own spot. When you start talking about it to people, they see your current situation and they can't envision that you actually own your own restaurant or you open up a chain of restaurants 5 years, 10 years from now. They can't see your vision. They don't see that you are smart, that you are intelligent, that you are focused about this particular goal, but you're just in the early stages. So people won't believe in you early on until you start getting momentum. So they're not going to see your vision, and they're not supposed to until you actually start getting some progress. So you got to be selfish about your vision. You got to be selfish about your goals. You got to be selfish about your habits and your discipline. All right. Next thing, I read this the other day. Your goals are custom made for your life, which means that whatever you want to do, whatever you want to come, whatever business you want to build, whatever lifestyle you want to build, it's custom made for you. Don't let somebody talk you out of your greatness. Don't let somebody trick you out of your position because, oh man, you shouldn't go to law school, or you shouldn't become a doctor, or you shouldn't join the military, or you shouldn't, go for the promotion. You should just stay where you're at. They're telling you that because they know that if you get comfortable leveling up, then you're going to go up another level and another level and another level. And next thing you know, you're leaving them behind because they are comfortable in their situation. So your vision is custom made for you. And you got to understand that everybody's not going to rock with it. And everybody's not going to be in the same program. When you decide to eat healthy, when you decide to go to the gym, when you start to wake up earlier, when you cut off certain toxic people, certain toxic relationships, when you stop messing with certain family members who aren't doing what they're supposed to do because you're going on a different path, they're not going to understand it. All right. Your dreams and your visions are custom made for you. All right. Next thing, you got to learn to say no to distractions. Nightclubs, bars, the broads, the drugs, the weed, the alcohol. I'm not saying that you got to be a monk and live in a temple and never go out, but I'm saying that these things can be distractions, and most likely they are distractions. They've distracted greater men than myself, and greater men than you have fallen to these same distractions. All right, so you got to learn to say no. Nah, man, I'm trying to build this business, man. I'm not going out to the nightclub, man. You're in law school and you got a test the next day. I'm not trying to stay up and drink and watch the football game on Thursday night, and I got to get up and take this exam. You got to understand, you got to learn to say no, because this thing that they're asking you to do is not going to get you to your goal. It's not going to get you to the life that you want. So you got to learn to say no and start looking at people and looking at places as distractions. Don't let the distractions throw you off your grind. Don't let distractions throw you off your purpose. All right. Next thing up, boundaries are the blueprint for success. Don't let people overstep their boundaries. I'll give you an example. I had this homie when we were younger. He didn't drink. So whenever we went out, he was the dude that always got us home. Now, this is something like 20-something years ago. So this is before Uber and Lyft, and they had all these services. You used to have to call a cab or walk or catch a ride with a friend. So I had this one homie who didn't drink. So he always was the one who made sure everybody got home, got good, got safe. And I remember he used to hang out with this one dude who was always trying to get him to drink. And I'm like, yo, why are you trying to get the person who's being responsible to get lit and get fucked up? And he's supposed to get us home safely. Like, you are overstepping a boundary. Let this man go out and enjoy himself and drink his, orange juice or his Diet Coke, and let him vibe and chill. He don't need to get lit. That's not even his personality. So some people will try to insert themselves into your life to throw you off and overstep your boundaries. Don't let people do that, because they'll destroy your goals, they'll destroy your vision. Last thing, this is for all the ambitious people out here. When you win, everyone else around you starts to win. Success is contagious. Your success will create other opportunities for people. I'll give you an example. If you take somebody who's like out of shape, struggling financially, and it takes them a couple years, they start hitting the gym, they start making more money, they get a promotion, and now they're in the best shape of their life. Or they go back to school and they get an advanced degree or certification or training, and 2-3 years go by and they level up. Now everybody around them sees it. They see he's got a nicer car, he lives in a nicer spot, he's making a little bit more money. Now they want advice. Now they want to know what you've been doing, man. What you been on? Damn, you've been looking good, man. They're going to be inspired by your actions in your life, in your decisions, in your vision, in your hustle. So when you start to win, you'll start to notice that people around you start to win. So if you're hanging around somebody who's losing and they're constantly losing and doing loser shit, stop rocking with them. If you see people who got some wins, your homie over there been doing, man, he been doing some real estate. He been cooking over there. Let me chop it up with him. That's what you need to do. All right. Be selfish with your greatness. Be selfish with your time. Be selfish with your resources and your money in your bag. All right. Don't let these people throw you off. Don't let people sabotage your situation, man. This is another mindset video. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, man. It's your guy L Train. Y'all know what to do. If you like this type of content, leave a comment, hit the like button, subscribe to the vibe. Y'all know what to do, man. I'm out of here. Peace.